rebooting. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Lupin. Haven't you heard?
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Today's recommendation is the steak. The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world. Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Alright, time to get started. How's everybody doing? Mia had the day off. Fishy's been collecting stuff for his new Yaimika, which he lucked into yesterday. I just did my little daily check-in on the website. Oh, we already got the second thank you letter. We must have just got that. So today, yesterday, and the next 2 days, we're each going to get 200 of the Primos. Which is really, really nice. Oh, there we have the 4 stars confirmed. We've got Yanfei, Goro, which I'm not surprised because it's Ito, and then Faruzan, who is the newest one. These must have just been updated. And then here's our weapons. We have Scara and Ito's weapons. Then we've got some... I don't recognize that spear. What spear is that? Oh, Wavebreaker's fin? Wavebreaker, gotcha. Yeah, these must have just been updated. So we have Goro, Yanfei, and Faruzan. Mia says, Goro, my love. You will come home finally. Yes, Phantom. Because of the Ito banner, I was pretty sure it was going to be Goro. After I knock out my commission and event stuff. I thought I already claimed my Marvelous box for today. Did I not? We'll go watch over at the Scara banner. Or Scara demo, excuse me. I did collect it already. Why was it red? That was misleading. It's the little LMF thing again. I've done this so many times. Yes, it's coming very soon. We've already got the teaser, now we got the demo, and then today's the 4th, so what, 3 days from now? You ship Ito Goro? They're so different, though.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Hello, Mira. How are you doing? I'm 4 fish away from the Inazuma rod? Oh my gosh, didn't you just get the other one? And I got Leeway rod today. Wow! That's so much progress. You're like me with the fishing, but you're not lazy like me with the fishing. And I've already won this one, so I'm just going to kind of pick whatever answers I want for a funny, funny experience. Mia says, I'm going to be triple rotted. That's kind of awesome. They actually do look really neat.
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Hey! Live!
We'll have to tell Ella Musk it didn't work out. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely give... keep me up to date, Mira, okay? Hey, Genshin fan, how are you doing? Are you excited to watch the Scara demo in a little bit, with the update coming soon upon us? As soon as I knock these out, we'll watch the Scara demo before I spend resin. Actually, I probably should have... Yeah, I probably should have condensed one of my resin. Yeah! I keep forgetting, like, as soon as I get home, I should condense a resin so it doesn't overcap. But I always completely forget to do that. Well, how come I had one commission way up in Mondstadt and then one way down here in Inazuma? Just sad I have exams for next week, so I can't play Genshin. Yes, definitely focus on your exams. The update will still be here for you, you know? It's not going anywhere. Mia says, I slept in and let my resin sit at 160 for hours today. Oops. Okay, so I'm not alone. I'm not the only one. Welcome back, Fishy. I think it's so neat that in the distance of this game, you can see the Jade Chamber and Celestia.
Right now. Emerge. Right now. I see everything. Burst forth. Right. What's the battle?
Oh, it's just you?
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
All the little turrets I put down at this new party setup. I kind of love it. Me, when I forget to spend resin, it's the same except for days. Oh no! Yeah, that's something you don't want to happen a couple times. Gonna get lunch? I hope you get a good one. Be sure to share. I have no idea why I had one Mondstadt commission and the rest are Inazuma. Especially since it was a Mondstadt one I've already, like, won before.
Watching in the rain conceals the sound of our arrival, but is also a test of stamina. Let's move out. Right now. Emerge. Right here. If you know about this, so allow me.
Come into be.
The party just shreds. I might actually spend daily resin once a week, or if I get help, I have a small... What's your small problem? The fact that you
Right
let the
now.
resin
Emerge.
sit?
Right here.
It makes me so sad. All that unused resin, you could at least do a ley lines for EXP books. That way it doesn't go to waste. I should have plenty of mushrooms once we do resin spending if you want to take mine. That is your small problem? Yeah. Like I said, I would at least do... like ley lines or something, just to spend it. Or weapon domains, that way you're always able to upgrade a weapon. Oh, it's over here in the water. I kind of slacked on pre-farming, that's okay. Like I said, once we do resin stuff, then if you still need mushies, you can come over. Hey Ace, how are you doing today? We're going to be watching the Scara demo here in a little bit. Like, very, very little bit. I'm going to do it after this commission.
Everyone move in. Emerge.
Would you let me put my skill down? Thank you. Every once in a while you get like little animation lock when people are hitting you and you can't do anything. I should do weapon domains. Yeah, weapon domains or ley lines. That way you just always got some currency and all the things you need to upgrade weapons and people.
Add Astra.
Earlier,
Thank you for
oh, so
completing
many people
today's
were
commission.
using it. I've actually heard someone else was
Add
using the
Astra.
GeForce recently around me, so they had a limited amount of time. Now it takes me at least a half hour to get in. Can you tell a difference every time there's an update? Does it like make an extra long line? Okay. I'm going to turn my sound down on the game. And then let's pull up the Scara demo. Window capture. That was for my daily check-in. Jump for a PC or a laptop. Alright, ready for this? Hopefully it's not as sad as the as the teaser was. Is he just doing his wanderer thing, wandering? Nope, there's... Hey, you there. What an aggressive way to ask for directions to an inn. It's kind of shot like an old kung fu movie.
Too big strong for Tui. Asking me to be their
I
chaperone.
want to be that bird.
Is this some kind of joke?
Or no, he won't.
Sure I will.
Oh, what a nice intro. This is good. There's your little tongue sticking out. Bleh. This is pretty solid. Someone wants to be the ground he walks on. I know a couple people fishy. Oh, that's solid. Holy cow. They're making this really Dragon Ball Z.
I look forward to that. You're gonna see it.
Oh. Oh, what a good ending. They really changed it up. It's a switch up.
What a waste of space.
He's cool, that's all I think.
Alive or dead. You were looking for trouble. No one to blame but yourselves.
Yeah, stop.
We're done here. Next time you're looking for directions, I suggest you find your own way.
Now I like him even more. He is dark, cool, and childish. By the way, Mia mentioned that bird. There is something very, very important about that bird. What do I want to search? Raiden, idle, animation.
The only way to do it is to automate it. What Zap Your
Sorry,
allows us
gotta
to
watch
do
a commercial
is
for a
connect with our
moment.
customers, Shopify.
That bird is actually really important, I think, both to Raiden and Yaimiko's idle animations. Let's see if it comes up. See? Right there. I think it ties them together. And then Yaimiko... She had the bird too, but in kind of a different way. Yeah, she let her spirit eat it. A little bit crazy, but that's okay. So I think that's a nifty thing. They kind of tied all those characters together. Because Yaimiko and Raiden have a relationship. And then obviously, Scara and Raiden have a relationship. Yaimiko and Raiden also have really close birthdays, a day apart. Like a lot of strong Inazuma people, yes. Oh my god, yeah, that animation actually makes me a little sad, but it's kind of funny. I don't know how to feel about it. Alright, so, my opinion on that trailer, it was amazing. It was amazing. That's probably in my, top 3 trailers, honestly? Nothing's still gonna top Zhongli's trailer, though, sadly. Then me and Yai have extremely close birthdays. Nice. Mine is a day off from Yelan's. Did I save that condensed resin from the other day, or did I spend it? Oh, I did save it. Nice. I'm going to go condense 2 more. And then, I don't know if I'm going to do EXP books for Child and Layla. I think I probably should, honestly. This is a day off from Raiden's on the same day as Miko's. That's really cool. Alright, who all needs help spending resin today? I'll jump into someone's world. I'm just going to do ley lines with my resin because I'm still leveling characters. I'm out of raisins. Oh, you spent all your raisins? That's okay. Looks like we were missing some people, so we'll definitely have to watch the demo again here a little bit later. You're farming Scara mats, that's okay. All my raisins gone. Well, I think I'm going to start with some ley lines, just because I'm working for Layla and Child levels.
Ample light. Active biological organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
Right here, right now. Hey! Resin rebuild! Covenant of the Deep! Emerge, right here.
Did you know that when Raiden killed the serpent, she used her strongest attack and it split Watatsumi Islands in half? Do you mean this island over here, the Yashiori? This deep slice right here? Yeah. And then the corpse actually kind of didn't it poison the island too? I don't know about that. That's okay. I need to complete the Eye of Watatsumi to get stuff for Yai. Is that the quest line to get down into Enkanomiya? Because I know she takes the false dragon fins like Shenhe.
Right now, emerge. Everyone will
Burst forth.
hold the line.
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh, nice. 10 books. That's nice. I'm going to need all the EXP books I can since I'm doing Layla and Child. Then I have to work on Child's weapon after that. And then I think I'm going to put up to like a community vote on the character I level next. I'm gonna pick a few characters and let everyone decide for me who I'm gonna level.
Right now, right here.
That's a good way to get experience with a character you may not have expected to play.
I see everything. Emerge, right here, right now.
Burst forth.
At what levels do you start to get purple books from ley lines? I think I'd have to look it up, because my world only shows what I get at this world level. Let me see if they've got an answer real quick. Oh, they do have an answer. World level 4, you start to get purple books. So world level 4, you'll get less of the red books, but you start to get purple books. So I'm sure mathematically it's probably more efficient.
Emerge, right here. Hey!
Come into be. Moments of birth.
Allow me! Emerge, right now.
Burst forth.
Oh, I can get it to the world level 4. Oh, if you feel strong enough to do world level 4, you should do it. Because you always get, like, better drops. Oh, only 9 books. I stayed in world level 7 for a long time, but once I finally felt strong enough to handle 8 all the time, I did not regret it, because now I get more drops, it saves time, energy.
Emerge, right here, right now. Everyone will ping!
Come into be. Feel this ancient power.
The Temple of Wisdom! Emerge, right here, right now.
And I think I can condense one more resin. Oh, I thought everyone was dead. I didn't know there was still one left.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Mia says, I did all my world ascensions ASAP. Yeah, if you have the power, ability, and party setup to do it, I recommend it. But if you're uncomfortable, don't do it yet. Okay, yep, time to go condense one more resin, and then I'm going to spend all my EXP books, probably. Yeah, I did all mine up to 7, and then I stayed at 7 for quite a bit. It was just a comfort thing to me, and I'm glad I went when I felt ready. I wonder if I can take Layla all the way up to 80 with the books I've stored up so far. Fishy, I would let you come to my world to gather stuff, but I know you can't join my world yet, which kind of stinks. I mean, I get why they did it, but it kind of stinks that I can't help you out by letting you come to my world.
Emerge, right here, emerge. I see everything!
This.
The only things I struggle with are the Fatui, and if you don't, I hate you, but at the same time, you're a god and I want your power. It depends, because sometimes you get the wrong element matchups on Fatui, and they take forever to go down. Ugh.
Right here.
Burst forth.
This may turn a little.
And, you know, just spending all your time on one because you have an element mismatch feels really defeating. Uh-oh. What happened, Ace? What's wrong? Oh no, did you run a wrong domain or something? Wait, is that a bad thing? Did you not want Hazo? I can't tell if that's a bad or a good thing. I'm a little worried. I wanted him so much. Oh, congratulations then! I was really worried that you didn't want him.
How did I do that?
I'm excited. Good. That's excellent. I'm super happy to hear that, buddy. Okay, looks like I need to kill the dragon now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put Hazo in my list of people for the community to judge and see if that's who I should level. He does seem fun. I'm really wondering if Scara will kind of be a mix of Hazo and Kazuha. Because he attacks at a range, kind of like Kazuha, like, throws the wind. So it'll be interesting seeing what they do with them. So I need to ascend Layla now. She's ready for her ascension. And then I can change crystals for this. That's not a problem. But I need 20 of these. And then Child, he needs still tons of EXP to get to 80. My plan is to level all my Animal Boys and the Archons. I'm gonna make whatever party you can with those. Let's see how far I can get him with just the red books. Only to 74. Oh no, that's kind of sad. Mono Animo team, maybe. I think the only thing you'll struggle with is if Scar and Heizo both kind of face like a main DPS role, just having them work with each other. I mean, you can do Venti support, Kazuha support, and then you've also got Zhao, who is main DPS too. Too bad for them, they gotta learn to share screen time. You know what? What is the Animo resonance? Because I, like, never hear it or think about it. Decreases stamina consumption by 15%, increases movement speed by 10%, shortens school cooldown by 5%? Ugh. That feels more like a exploration resonance. There needs to be more of a damage one in there. I guess stamina consumption could be considered a damage one, but I don't know. I feel like it could be better. Oh, you got it! Congratulations, Mia! Hello, Darlene. How are you doing? I just spent my res and I was looking for people to help. There's the Tamari kid. I still need to do this someday. So I was AFKO for a while, Mia. I hope you guys got lots of fish. She apparently just got her third fishing rod. Which is pretty impressive, because I know what those cost. I know how many fish you have to get for those. Fishy, do you need help spending any resin today? I know you said you sometimes go without spending resin. There are 60 fish each. Well, the problem is you gotta have the right fish. It's not just 60 fish, it's 60 of the right fish. I think a lot of them, it's the Medaka. Don't they take like 20 Medaka? Now I want to look again. I know they're easy peasy, but you have to have them. They're easy to catch. Yeah? Let me know when you're ready, Fishy, and I'll come over and help you spend some resin. I'm hungry. Why are you waiting till so late to eat? What did you have today? I need 16 of each of those types of fish. That's sad. You're ready right now? Oh, let me hop over. Friends. Yeah, on the 20 regular Medakas, which I've only got 28, so I have to refish those. It's 80 fish, yep. Just some noodles? You gotta eat more than noodles. That's not okay. Oh, hey, Fishy, come here. I know how to get this chest up here. I think Darlene's the one who showed me how to get this chest. Is Darlene or Mia? Come here. We're gonna get you this luxurious chest up here. Okay, we're gonna jump off and climb back up. GG. I think it was either Darlene or Mia. I can't remember exactly, but I was like, how are you supposed to know that? Like a ninja. It wasn't me. Okay, it must have been Darlene. It's been a while. I tend to forget. Yar. Darlene's like, yeah, it was me. What up? What now?
Come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say, anyway.
Darlene, did you see that they shared the Scaramouche demo? I want a snack, but it's late. No, they did share it. Do you want us to watch it again? It was really, really good. Oh no, they just released it it was maybe like an hour and 20 minutes ago when they posted it. Fishy says, I kind of want to join someone else to see if I can fight the boss for Yaimiko. Oh, if you could join my world, I'd let you, but I know you can't join my world because of the world level difference. You missed the notification then? Yeah. I was playing and I saw it in the Genshin news, so I'm like, oops. Gotta definitely watch it. It was really good. Let us kill this boss, and then I'll watch it again. It was so good, I'll definitely watch it again. There's the creepy music again. It always throws me off. It's so not Sumeru-like. Do you not want to kill this boss, Fishy? I probably could find someone who doesn't slack as much as I do when it comes to this story. That's funny. Me? Slack? Okay, just a little bit. On to the Sumeru rod next. What are you going to do when you're all finished? You're just going to go for the 2,000 fish? Hit 2,000 fish and call it quits. I'm going to need help finding some Uchi Hurls today, please. Absolutely. And I think Mia wanted some more mushrooms. So we can end in my world, and then Mia can farm mushrooms in my world. You'll farm... Oh, you're doing the rods before the weapons?
Emerge right now,
Nowhere to
right
hide.
here. Yeah, I'm always watching.
That lit him up.
Stop cold. Mine took a nap. The night is cold.
I don't really need the weapons, so the spear's really good. The spear's really good. We found a lot of mushrooms in my world. Yeah, a ton. 56, that's a really good amount. Don't you only need like 140 something? 146? 143, one of those numbers. Okay, let me pull up the video again. Alright, while that's respawning. It's 168. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Damn. That's how out of practice I am. Anyone happen to be world level 4? I think Fishy's looking for someone who's world level 4 but has Encano Mia open, so he can get the false dragon
Show them.
fins.
Come on out.
Oh gosh, let me turn off my sound again.
Show them.
That way I don't have character idle sounds playing with this. Alright, here we go again. We already watched it once, but it was really good. Something else is playing. What is playing? Give me a second. One of my tabs is acting up real bad. Oh, this is what it is. I was like, there's something else playing. It was my other YouTube tab started. I was confused. I don't know why. I'm like, where's this sound coming from? I only hit play on this one. I don't remember this audio. Yeah, it tripped me up. I'm like, something's up. Yeah, I don't know why my other tab started playing. That's really weird. I knew it really riled up, but I was like, that's too early for that. So I have no idea why the other tab started playing.
Hey, you there. We heard there's an inn near here. We need you to show us the way.
The Mia wanted to be the little bird on his shoulder.
Who asked twice?
Too big, strong for two.
You want Scara and Kazu to meet? The Wanderers?
Some kind of joke.
Think you're funny, do ya?
They could definitely wander into each other in an event.
Sure I will.
Layla Yai, all we need now is a traveler. Bleh. Yeah, it's a really good edit, Darlene. It's so good. They have very opposite personalities and might get along. Well, you know he got along with one of his ancestors, right? The family that took him in. It was Kazuha's, like, great-grandpa? Yes. When it showed them forging together. I'll see if I can find the picture, Mia, after this. Yes, this is a wonderful trailer. It's jumped up to my top 3, probably.
What a waste of space.
Oh, that there's something very important in the picture, Mia. And it was put there for a reason.
You were looking for trouble. No one
Scara's kind of like Gen Z in a nutshell.
We're done here. Next time you're looking for directions, I suggest you find your own way.
Yeah, and they shot it with this kind of old filmy grain to make it look like an old samurai movie, where like they meet and fight. I don't know if I can find the picture of him smithing with the... There it is. Do you notice something about the smith's hair? Something slightly important about his hair. A family trait, if you will. We got the little red hair that grows in for absolutely no reason. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's there on purpose. Like 100%. Okay, gotta turn my sound back up. Alright, Fishy, what else did you want to do? Or did you want to keep looking around before you spend more raisins?
No.
Darlene says, I've noticed it before. They don't do something without purpose like that. Either go all in or nothing at all. Yeah, I've got to get 20 more of these things. I got me a fishbow. Congrats. I just looked at your little Mora rock and I tried to, like, for a moment, I'm like, I should collect that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not in my world. Fishy says, or actually, it's up to you. You don't have to fight anything. I'll just go ahead and kill this and you can decide if you want it or something else.
Everyone move in.
That's okay. I'll still go ahead and kill it. What are you thinking about?
Emerge. Make yourselves at home. Oh, it's so hard. I see everything.
Ooh, way up there. A domain. A weapon for Yai. Oh, okay. Is it like a Widsith or something else? Yeah, if you can't ascend her, might as well get a good weapon for her. Until you can open that area. Enkanomiya. My upstairs neighbor's being crazy. I keep hearing thud, 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 thud.
Everyone will be in stars. Grow, grow, grow. Rest and rebuild. Hey. I see everything. Don't blink. Hey, hold the line. Stars, shine for me. Speed of light.
You can start a stronger one if you want to. That way you get better drops. I love Layla's hair. It's got the pretty corkscrews. And it's blue. Blue's always a positive in my book. Not because I grew up and had a crush on Sailor Mercury, okay? Not for that reason. But maybe. But maybe. Gonna switch characters? Okay, no problem. Oh, it's limited by your adventure rank. Well... Oh, is that a good well? Well... Oh, Mia says she has a World Level 4 account with and Mia unlocked, but my cares are too weak. Aw. So that means fighting the boss would be difficult. Maybe after Fishy gets a bit stronger, he can come over, or he might unlock it himself. You never know.
Hey. Rest and rebuild.
And then 2 others to carry. Yeah, easily do a carry.
I see everything. Everyone hold hands. Hold the line.
Or just 1 other. I can run the account on my phone. That's so nice of you to offer. Let's do it. If you're up for it, I am. Maybe get like 3 quick boss kills and jump out. Then I guess we'll have to reward Mia with letting her have our mushrooms. Kiyomi, that's cute. Mia, Koi, and Kiyomi. Oh, I get it. Anagrams. Very clever. I know people don't care for Lumine, but I actually think she's really pretty. Hello, Darlene. Lumina's cute. Yes, she is cute. Darling, I love her. I love having her as my villain. Like, it just feels right. Because I think she's really important with how she looks. And so, like, that care that my character has for her feels really genuine. Because I think she looks great. That's why I have a second account with Lumine. How could you not care for... A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. I've heard a lot of, like,
My guiding stars.
complaints and stuff, but I love Lumine.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
A sight to behold.
Bam! Fishy says, I wish I selected her, to be honest. I go back and forth between picking a male and a female character. Some MMOs I pick a lady, some MMOs I pick a guy. I don't regret picking Aether. It feels right to me to have Aether. And then, like, Lumine, like, you just care for her so much, but she's your sister and now she's part of another world. Oh, I should probably go Noelle for heals. I like how you have Coco me. By the way, I found out something really interesting today. When Tartaglia's in his elemental skill state, he doesn't have a plunging attack, so if he falls, he will die.
Time to clean up.
From a high height, he cannot plunge in his elemental skill state.
Time to go. Fine. One with nature.
Steady as stone. I'll catch
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna go knock him down real quick. Oh, he already jumped down. Never mind. We're that good.
Adorn my night. One with nature.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Don't die. Don't die. There we go. GG. My Coco's level... Aw, level 20? That's a baby Coco. That's a baby Coco. I'm lost. I just teleported at a distance. I teleported away so it could respawn. Did you fall down the hole? You kind of walk to the middle, then you fall down a hole? I claimed it and my world level got increased to 5. If that booted Fishy... Okay, Fishy, on my screen, you're going to open your map, and you're going to go to here, Encanomia. Can you do that? Select Encanomia. Yes, okay. Now you're going to run straight to us, and you're going to fall down a hole. You'll come from above. There he is. There you go. I think we all just kind of forgot about waiting. I can't claim. What does it say? Is it because of the world level change? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
I'll catch up.
What a twist. Yeah, we might have to lower the world level, then teleport away and try again. I have to boot you guys first. One's like, oh, no problem. That's fine. Okay, rejoin. I guess I'm bringing Nahida. I didn't even realize.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Clouds high. The birds
Everyone behave.
into the wind.
Well, we don't make any reactions because there's no water.
Time to go.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Make yourselves a home. Like, that makes it impossible. She has a really good shield.
It's against the wall.
Alright, let's see if that fixed it. Never mind, I am dead. You were almost dead. But almost dead isn't dead. Okay, I think I like this one better than the last one. Do you want me to share it in the Discord so everyone can see it, or do you want to wait until you get it to show everyone? That's completely up to you, Mira. If you would rather have it one way or the other, it will not bother me one bit the slightest if you want to keep it secrets, or if you want to share it. Because I was definitely going to ask if I could share it when I got it anyways. I don't like to share stuff unless people are comfy with it, you know?
Starfall.
I'm no artist, just FYI, my art skills are not professional, so I'll post it, but just know I'm... Oh, don't even worry about it. All my stuff looks super cartoony, so you have nothing to worry about. And I will definitely check it out before I go to bed. Or maybe between one of these boss spawns. Oh, dude, you can jump straight up. It pushes you. I'm gonna post in Discord and tag you. You got it. After the next boss spawn, I'll take a look at it. I'm excited for it. Still got one more minute. How far along is this character in the story, Mia? Hasn't done Casimir. Oh, okay. So you have a really exciting storyline coming up then. This is one of my favorites with Zhao and Ito.
I'll be there.
No Chasm, no Sumeru. Who else is in there? Yanfei's in there, Yelan, and Kuki. Is that everyone?
Steady as stone.
I hear someone aggroed some stuff. Nope, jump the gun a little bit. I died on debris. Okay, they should be up now. So once we teleport away and then go back, it should be up. So you've got to teleport out, away from it.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some.
That way it has a chance to respawn.
I'll catch up.
Darlene, you sending me those censored words again. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do with you? Maybe the one teleport right outside isn't far enough. What does it look like that says? What does it look like that says? It's babies. It looks like it says something else, though. That's so great.
Ow! Where did that come from?
It certainly looked like it said something else, though. That's hilarious. Babies. It's censored.
They still need me.
Oh, I died on the debris, too. That's the first time I've done that. Fishy, you jinxed me. You jinxed me. I've never died on that before. This is the first time I've ever hit that debris and died.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Then I gotta heal myself up.
Time to go. One with wind and cloud.
As a typical maid would. Steady as stone.
I just had to bring myself back to life, basically. No, Fishy! We're here for you! Don't die on us!
I'll catch up.
Oh, preview has been sent. You got it. Let me check it out. We just finished the boss, so you had perfect timing. Right? If we're here to help, you shouldn't be dying. You want to stay alive and claim your rewards.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Oh, it's really pretty, Mira. Let me share it for just a second. What is it? Display capture. I always freak out when I send art. It's okay. We like it. It's very neat. You did a good job. You did a great job, so don't even worry about it. Capture. Nope, not that one. I always press the wrong one. This one.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is
Yeah, of course. And I'm sure with color it'll look even more amazing. Fishy, you still can't claim the reward from it? It let you claim it last time, but it won't let you claim it this time? Is it... Surely it can't be because you died or something. Welcome back, Ace. Are you still running on your Heizo high? Adventure rank 40 or world level 40? Because I think at world level 40, none of us would be able to survive. Now you gotta reload. I was like, world level 40? Oh, don't apologize. I was just teasing. It has to be because you died. Oh, okay. How long will it take you to get back in, though?
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Let's go, right? Yeah, I'm happy you got him, because it sounded like you really wanted him. I want to kill Hydro Cube while waiting for Fishy? Yeah! Let's teleport out of here.
Into the wind.
Or, we can kill this guy.
Time to clean up.
Alright, let's head there right now. Inazuma. I'm so happy, and I skipped the pull thinking it was blue. So you, like, was surprised when you saw it? That's a good surprise, though. And I need the ornate Kabuto. Oh! Oni Kabuto. Who should I switch? I'll just do Yai. Oni Kabuto. Apparently you can collect the Oni Kabuto with Nahida's skill, but you cannot collect the dung beetles, the scarabs. You never know with G-Force. Could take me a bit, but only 85 people. Shouldn't take as long as 500. Oh yeah, 500 would probably take forever. It reminds me of like logging into Final Fantasy XI after like a big expansion. There'd be like a huge line of people just trying to get in after the new expansion comes out or something.
Right now. Emerge.
My cousin doesn't play Genshin because of the noises some of the character makes. That's a really... It's funny, but it's kind of childish. Not a good reason to not play the game.
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Rip to my mans. And a lot of the times he doesn't wear headphones. Oh. I mean, it's annoying. His mom is like that. Oh gosh, really? What a shame. Just tell him to never glide with Chi-Chi or climb with Lisa. Don't climb with Lisa and don't glide with Chi-Chi. Those two cardinal rules. Don't break them. I don't know what they were thinking with the voice acting direction on that glide. I should... You know what? That's how I should punish my chat. If they're being rude, I'm going to switch to Chi-Chi and just start gliding until she makes that sound. Gonna grab some pearls and finally level my Coco. She's a great healer. I mean, I still obviously use her a lot. Wait, you're only gonna grab those pearls if I let you have them. I'm gonna come take your pearls. Please no. Aw, you have Mona. Everyone has Mona. I don't have Mona. I finally have Jean, though. Mona's the only standard banner character I don't have yet. $40 people in line still? Gosh. You don't have Mona either. Okay, that makes me feel better. I finally have Jean, though. And I have raised Jean to a whopping level 20. Or, excuse me, I haven't done that yet. I have absolutely leveled Jean to level 20. And ascended her. See, level 20 Jean the whole time was level 20. Definitely wasn't level 1. Ooh, I don't have the Spectre material. Those things stink to farm. They're super obnoxious. Fun fact, if you never roll, you can never get a Chi-Chi. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm by a whole bunch of pearls, Mia, if you'd still need some. One, two, three, four, five. Just don't lose the 50-50s. Never lose a 50-50, right? Well, I got something. Oh, hey, look. R5 Widsith now, because I've been on R4 for a while.
Is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
It's definitely the weapon I was going to use
What they find so disappointing about their own world.
if I didn't get Yaimiko's weapon. So it's no longer R4. It's now R5. Ta-da! R5. Playing on the iPad is hard? That would be difficult for me. Buttons so far, hands too small. You, like, actually have to move your hand position. You can't move your thumb around to hit everything. Kermit controller. Oh, you finally made it into your session. Wait a minute, can we find Uchi Hurls? Yes, we sure can. Let me go check the Mondstadt locations real quick. We're still waiting on Fishy to log back in. He says he's almost there. Almost there. Not here. Oh gosh, you found him already? You are becoming a little Uchi Hurl magnet. Whoa, why did I just start falling? Did you push me off or something? No, you totally did, didn't you? I loaded in falling. Okay, I got my hit in.
Right now.
Oh, Fishy! Welcome. Welcome back. And go find the other one real quick, then kill our bosses again. I actually didn't see the message that Fishy was rejoining. I'm sorry, I didn't see the message that you were coming back in. I just saw you like hit the ground all of a sudden. I'm like, oh! I never knew Bennett has a belly button window. Yes, he does. Or we can fight first and go back to searching. Whatev's cool. Want to just do it in the same order? False dragon fins, then water cube. Oh, I should probably put my healer back on for this. Let's see. Water, drink it or else. Yeah, or else you die. That's pretty good advice. That's pretty solid advice. I heard you can connect a controller to your iPad, but yeah, I think there is stuff like that. Keyboards forever. I use a controller and keyboard to play.
Motion to compel. As a good knight should.
You're a big, like, keyboard aficionado, if I remember, though. Didn't you, like, put specialized keys on keyboards and stuff? Not to mention you give people keyboard ASMR. I've watched you run Abyss. I know what your keyboard sounds like.
Steady as stones.
Fishy, stop dying. We want you alive to collect your rewards.
Leave it all to me.
You need to be alive to collect your rewards. Actually, I have really good energy recharge on Noelle. She just generates particles like a little baby.
I'll catch up. I will leave no stone unturned.
Her skill like hits once every 20 seconds.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this.
Mia! You weren't clacking a keyboard hard enough. You're playing on the iPad. That's where you died. It's because you've got to move your hands all over the big iPad.
I'll catch up.
I have level 1 artifacts. Aww. It's a baby account. If you're going in as Lumine, why don't you have good artifacts on her? Alright, and then we were going to the water cube. Lazy, lazy. Aw. Yeah, me too. I was going to say, because I even showed my kiddo how to level up his artifacts. And can you guess which character he leveled up artifacts on first? I'll give you a hint. It was Amber. Fishy says, gonna rob you real quick. You fine with that? I'm debating on what other 5-star I want for this account. I don't really need anything from here. Take whatever you want. Definitely not Amber, right, Darlene? Someone else.
Someone needs assistance.
He's really excited about getting another 10 pull from the primos they're handing out, though. I think he really wants a character. I hope he doesn't get a weapon. That's how I feel when I'm rolling on banners and I'm getting, like, weapons, and I'm like, can you stop?
Right here. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge right now. Right here. Emerge right here. Nothing to compel. Emerge right here.
There we go. Just swoop in and take the rewards, Mia. I just got here. I know. It was kind of funny. Alright, gonna go check for Hoochie. The unusual one. I was struggling. It's okay. It's okay. After we're done with all this hullabaloo, I'll let you come over and take some mushrooms. Since we've all kind of spent our resin. Since we all spent our raisins. Darn it, darling, now I'm hungry. Why did you have to complain about being hungry earlier? Now I'm thinking about the foods. Maybe I'll try to get a Heizo for this account, I don't know. I'm so hungry. You talked about it now. I'm like, that doesn't sound like that bad of an idea. Isn't popcorn really loud, though? That you said you didn't want to make it at night? Fishy says, now I'm hungry, too. It's spreading. What have you done? It's all your fault, Darlene. Now we're all hungry. Ooh, milk tea. Yum, yum, yum. I have some powder, but it doesn't mix all the way unless I heat the water first, but then I have to cool it back down. That's a lot of work. Just have ice. I'm like, no, I just want to use cool or cold water. I don't want to have to go through that. It tastes okay. Just real powdery on top from what the stuff that doesn't mix in. Okay, where are you at? I got one more place to check over here. Milk tea is easy to make, though, and delicious. Absolutely. I like going over to Paldo World. They have like one particular can I really like to buy of milk tea. I don't know what's different about it. It's just really strong and yummy. It's like a dark orange can. I don't know the name of it. Let's see if I can find it. No, there is a Thai tea. Oh well. I need to check one more Mondstadt place. I need more people to rob. Oh no, my milk tea's in a carton. I think it's Assam. Assam, Assam. Yeah, Assam, Assam, Assam. Okay, he's not in Mondstadt. I checked the Mondstadt places. Remember when you said that last time? Yeah. Listen, I didn't know there were two spots at the trees, sassy girl. Okay? Oh, sounds like Darlene found him. Darlene is player 2. Oh, that's the spot I don't like to go to. Boo. Boo. Boo on you. I don't have the stamina for this. It is a pretty rough one to get to. Can you make it up to me? I'll switch to Albedo to give you a boost. Okay. And then we're gonna glide over there.
Come into be.
So if you glide to the right, you might have enough stamina to make the climb from here. Because there's a little spot. I guess there's two spots here that you can rest. Because she says, I almost hate to say it, but that fragile resin is looking tempting, right? Wait, where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, you passed me. Almost like I didn't see you. Yeah, I'm... as much as I want to use my fragile resin, I'm going to save it for an artifact set. Because at least I know I'm guaranteed to get boss drops. See, you made it! Jump, jump. And then slap him.
Burst forth.
Mine is so pretty. Yes. See, I agree. I like her a lot. I don't see why people don't think she's protagonist worthy. I'm like, no, she definitely is. $46 out of 50. Can you believe you're almost there? Okay, Fishy, did you need one more of the false dragon fin fights? Are you out of resin? Or was that... I forget how many fights you have gotten so far. Oh, okay. I guess that was... Are you out of resin, though? Because if you're not, we can go do one more false dragon fin fight. Yeah, if you still have 40 left, we can go do another fight. It don't hurt me at all.
Follow the wind.
Oh, you are out of resin. That's all. That's the answer I was trying to get out of you. I only had to strangle you for it. Okay. Mia, did you still need Hydro Cube? Hydro Cube. No, I'm out of raisins too. Oh, good. Oh, good. Want to go to Mia's world for Hoochie Hurls, and then we'll come to my world so she can farm the mushrooms in my world. So Mia's world and my world. Actually, if we get 2 in Mia's world and 2 in my world, you'll hit 50, won't you? If you're 46? Hey, do you guys see how mine's an uneven number? Do you see how mine's an odd number? See how I have 37 out of 50? You see how I have 37 out of 50? And I should have either 36 or 38, right? Because they spawn in pairs. Yeah, I should have 38. Darlene's like, I don't care. Bam! Yeah, I slayed. You slayed too much. You gotta tone down the slay. Can you tone down the slay a little bit? Is that possible? Or is it impossible? Never. I'm so upset. She does get... I bet she gets hangry. I don't know if she gets as hangry as I do, though. I get grump real bad. Only need 9 more Animoculus for the max Animo statue. You're almost there, Fishy. Like, let's be honest. I am genuinely a very caring, very nice person, unless I'm hungry. And then I get kind of grumpy. You seen those Snickers commercials? Like, you're not you when you're hungry? I'm pretty sure those were about my life. They're probably in Storm Terror's lair. Maybe I'll do a 10 pull on the Miko banner. You did mention that you might want Heizo. Do you have the other 2 characters? Toma and Layla? Nope. Well, then you're bound to win somebody. I feel like that's good, at least. Unless you get a weapon. Oh, that's exactly where I was going with that. I'm so sorry. I hate getting a weapon on the character banner, and they're like, no. And like, how did I end up with C18 Toma, C6 Layla, and only C3 Heizo? It's upsetting. It's upsetting. You mean like I just got a weapon off the standard banner, but I needed it anyways. Okay, I'll do one 10 pull. Good luck. Get something good. Get something good. I'm at 33 pity. That's something to keep in mind. Fishy says, I want a clear all notifications button for Genshin, right? Get rid of all the red exclamation points. Darlene found him. On my way. Oh, did you really get Heizo after all the talking we just did? We made it materialize. We manifested the shit out of that. Congratulations. I'm really happy. Yeah. I kind of want Heizo, to be honest. Did you not get Heizo and all your wishing for Yai, Fishy? I feel like you wished for Yai a lot. You never ended up with him? Ace, I got Heizo. And we're happy for you too, buddy. That's really exciting that you always get a character you want. And now Mia has Heizo on her alt account. Now only Layla. Oh, I gotcha, Fishy. I understand. Oh, you C1? Nice. Yeah, somehow I ended up with C6 Layla and only C3 Heizo, which is kind of sad. Ace says, I got everyone except Toma. Yeah, by now, I think I have like C18 Toma, if not more. I was getting double Tomas in my 10 pulls, which was super rude. Super rude. Don't give me double Tomas. I don't deserve double Tomas.
If this rain keeps up, my fur will be dripping wet.
Checking the Mondstadt areas again. If you have Heizo and Toma, Heizo becomes a firebender. Oh, is that what you were telling me about the other day? You're right, you deserve triple Toma. Listen here. Listen here. You ungrateful piece of shit. I'm going to send you 25 Tomas on your next banner. And he's not even going to be rate up. I think the one you were talking to me about was the Bennett. Or we were at least talking about the Kaya Bennett, which was amazing. Heizo can become an avatar. At least of the ones he can swirl, right? I've only got 2 more Mondstadt places to check. Hydro with Barbara. Should I do another 10? Not unless you, like, want a chance at Yaimiko or a different character, like Toma or Layla, on that account. Otherwise, just keep saving. I think your pity's at 43 now? I think after all the luck I had on my 50-50s, I think I'm going to have negative pity, if that's possible. I think after all my 50-50 luck, I'm going to have negative pity. I don't see him at the Mondstadt locations. I don't know who I want yet. Just remember, we're going to have new 4-stars coming later, too. Oh, you found him? On my way. Is it at the spot again? Are you serious? Are you super serial? Ace is right. Layla is a decent shield, and Haizo is just yes. Is the old person going to be a 4-star? Are you talking about Baiju? The guy with the sneck? The sneaky snack guy? I think he's going to be a 5-star, but I could be wrong. There's no like official confirmation. There's going to be Yao Yao. Mia, stop writing my wavelength, okay? There's going to be Yao Yao, Kave, Alhaitham, Dia. I've been waiting. That was just too funny because that's immediately the person I went to next was Yao Yao. I'm hoping she'll be the Dendro Spear. I know there's talk, but we'll see what it actually pans out to be. No, the old but not old girl? No, I don't know who we're talking about.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Are we talking about Faruzan? The one that looks like Hatsune Miku? Is that who we're talking about? Gameplay. Okay. Yes, Faruzan. She is a 4-star Animo support character. I'm so sorry. I wasn't sure who we were talking about. When Darlene said Miku, that's what tipped me off. And then Fishy said gameplay of her was showed with Scar, and I'm like, okay, it's definitely Faruzan then.
You got it. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Do you want help with collecting mushrooms, or do you know where they all are? Oh, I know where they are. Okay, perfect.
Whoa, nice catch.
I don't know what. Sometimes fish like respawn immediately, and other times they don't. I don't think I'll ever get it. Tainari knows. That's true. The other day I was like, I'll bring Chi-Chi to Liyue, and then when I go to Sumeru, I'll put Tainari back in my party. Fun fact, it's possible to have both travelers, just not on the same account. Then it's not possible. When you say not on the same account, that invalidates the other stuff, buddy. You ain't gonna pull a fast one over on me. Or server? Oh, it's this one, this teleport.
So close, so close. Stay cool. Whoa, nice catch. Yeah, you. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
It's a good thing Paimon's voice doesn't, like, bother me at all. I know it really bothers some people. Fish is way out there. No, I don't want the blue Medaka.
Victory is almost. Whew, that was a tough fight. Yeah, you. Whoa,
And eventually catch them so quickly that Paimon can't finish a thought. What you fishing for? I'm just going around and gathering the purple and green fish, the ones for the rod. I've already got the weapons done. My weapons are both R5. I mean, hey, if she annoys you enough, just remember she is emergency food. She actually doesn't annoy me. I'm very lucky. It's just kind of a thing that's there for me. It doesn't annoy me. I know it bothers a lot of people, but I'm also the person who's not bothered by Yai Miko's voice lines. I think Paimon's cute. She definitely grew on me from, like, the start of the game. And I think it's because her character really does care. Like, they've shown more than once that Paimon cares about your character. But she says, I'm not annoyed by Paimon. Yeah, she doesn't bother me. Oh, Darlene went straight for the Uchi hurls. Well, I'll start checking Mondstadt instead of fishing, I guess.
victory is almost ours.
I guess I'll help you hit 50.
Nice catch.
After this green guy. You can fish? Aw, thank you. Oh, he's a jumping one. He won't count. That's the worst. I wish there was a way to turn the jumping ones into regular fish. It's so frustrating that you can't.
Yeah, you literally got him!
Because, like, you finally see a fish that you want, and it's like, oh no, you can't use it, that's the housing one. The jumping one should give 2. 1 ornamental and 1 regular. That'd be nice. But because that makes sense, it's not going to happen. That's my theory. If it makes sense, it won't happen. I think that's pretty par for the course, too. Not here by the tree. Oh, here at Storm Terror's lair. I got him. He be peepin'. I wonder if he'll chase me. Come this way. Get your hit in, Darlene.
Dust to dust.
Mia, you let him kill your guy. Why'd you let him kill your item finder? You let him kill Tainari, your item finder. Why you let him kill me? If you can't handle the heat, gotta get out of the kitchen. You don't blame a chef for using hot oil. You just gotta let me know you need protecting. You have 150, you're almost there. So close. So close. I'm gonna check the other Mondstadt locations again real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. If visions are a gift from the Archons, can't the Archons just be like, yoink? Well, they say they're a gift from the Archons. But I wonder, like, if there's more to it than that. Or else Raiden would just have yoinked all the Electro ones immediately. So I think there's more to it. As for what that is, I have no clue. I'm excited to learn more about it. Ooh, found him already. Where you at? Where you is? Must have got hit while my map was open. Are you hiding? Are you peeping? They don't suspect a thing. They don't suspect a thing. We're completely incognito. My Yaimiko's like a piece of glass. Yeah, all the, like, Klee and Yaimiko,
Emerge right
they
here.
feel very, very, weak, feeble. Okay, guys, I think Darlene just got her achievement. Do you have new name card? Do you has new name card? Congratulations, Darlene, on your achievement. So you now have, what is it? Challenger Series 2. You got 50 Hoochie kills, a new name card. I still haven't done the plunging attack one. Is that easy to do?
Wherever in this world I roam,
Do I need to just
I hear memories of
fly over some area and try to hit somebody? You have to do the plunging thing too? I haven't done it before. Like, what's the best spot to do it at? I glided from a Leeway mountain. Do you just kind of guess, like, hey, maybe there's enemies around here?
What a dreadful ending.
The Leeway music sounds like I pulled a Chi-Chi, but just faster. Oh, you, like, look for the like location of something first, then... That's smart. No, I just found this on accident. You can't have it, it's mine. Don't kill it if you didn't get the achievement. You can... Oh, that's a good idea. Just retry. That's a good idea. No, I didn't get it. Aw. It's okay. It's probably gonna take a couple tries. I am now adventure rank 40. I missed it. That's tough. That's tough. I was close. I died. Yeah, I'm gonna die too. I mean, this area is so gosh darn pretty. Let's see if I get close. I did not hit that. That was so close. I was so close. I was so close on that. Although, do you remember how many times it took me to shoot that hawk that was flying around? That might end up being my luck. I have Thunder Soother artifact with crit damage and rate. Ooh, that's a good one. The base stats defense, though? Nah. Nah. You found a Dendroculus? I see a star on my map. Hold up, I'll be there in just a moment. I will be there in just a moment. Oh, I was so close. I'm on my way. Really? Over there? Should I put it on Miko because I don't really have any other crown to give her? I mean, if you don't have anything else. Yeah, because I was over here. I even did this puzzle down here. Oh, is it underground? Are you in that cave? It's mine? Hey. Hey, 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 hey. No. No. Where on earth are you? Why? It didn't make a star on my map. It didn't make the little sound or anything. You know how it usually makes the bloop sound? Get out of here, Tainari. I'm going to make your fur all staticky, okay? You're going to get a static fur. I'm going to make you all staticky, and then I'm going to put you up, and I'm going to put you against the wall so you stick. Thank you. I'll fart on you, yeah. One with the fart. Congratulations on the achievement, Darlene. With my toxic fumes. The ones you use to confuse your enemies. Your anemones. I almost died. I've died a few times doing this. Hello, Biscuit and party. How are you guys doing? You guys come from a Genshin, or what were you guys up to? Biscuit Raid? But is it a biscuit raid or a biscuit raid? Hi, guys. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. That's so nice. Hey, Yar. Yep, we are doing Genshin. Holy cow, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, guys. Happy 50. Thank you. I appreciate that. We were actually just saying earlier, like, oh, we're so close that this is a wonderful little raid from you guys. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm in the middle of kind of doodling around trying to hit people from really high up. Oh, and I froze. Adele, you're pretty much affiliate now. Fishy, I think you might be right. Glad to see the milestone. Well, thank you, Biscuit. I really appreciate you coming around. I will check you out and probably give you a follow too. Where's my Intar web browsers? Intar web browser, where are you? Here you are. I kind of want to see your little emojis. Aw, thank you guys for coming out. That was so nice of you.
Oh my god.
Oh, your video started playing. I have given you a follow back. Thank you, Biscuit. That was so nice of you guys to swing by. I really appreciate it. Just need to set it up and I'll have it. It's okay. I'm here to make friends and have a good time with everybody. I need to go now since it's pretty late, but have a super fun stream. I can't see you wait to see your aim for 100 and beyond next. Thank you, Biscuit. I really appreciate you guys coming and checking us out. That was so nice of you guys. That made me so happy before nighttime. I appreciate it. Especially since I've got like so much work going on right now. It just kind of made my night. So thank you guys a whole bunch. From the bottom of my heart. Oh, and I got him. Oh, that made my night that they swung by and did that for us. That's so fun. And since they play Genshin too, we'll have to check them out. That's just really nice of them. So let me call out some names. I want to thank Artis Pog for the follow, Biscovit for the follow, and Alston Crone for the follow. Thank you guys so much. That was really awesome of y'all. Alright, and I was able to get that Geronimo too. So not only did we aim for 50, but I also aimed for that enemy, and we landed it. So now we have 9 more unusual hilly churls to find. I pulled a Chi-Chi on repeat. Yeah, it's all I hear when I hear the song now, too. It's ruined. I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi. That's all I hear. And I did really good until I said Chi-Chi at the end there. And I sounded bad. When Mia is done, we can find more Uchi rolls for you. It's okay. I've got 9 more to go. We'll get that. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. It will happen. Now that we've made this much progress, I have no reason not to check every so often. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's gonna get stuck in my head too, so don't worry about it. We can blame Jack, Fishy, okay? It's Jack's fault. Gosh darn it. That was me thudding my computer in anger. I'm just gonna follow Mia around now while she gets mushrooms. Oh, you hit your 165, so you need 3 more? Trace? Dry? You're about to get robbed? Don't say that. Robbed by a wanderer. I'll get the last 3 from Scara's trial. Oh, that makes sense. For any of the people that are still hanging out, I'm on North American server, and we run about 9 p.m. Pacific time 4 nights a week. And if any of you need help spending resin, just let me know. I actually have no problem doing co-op. I kind of like it.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets.
I think the custom emojis we can start using. Yeah. And ads. Oh. I don't know. I kind of want to look into the emojis.
Right now, emerge.
Kind of want to look into the emojis. There's so many cute ones I've seen. I can draw you an emoji? I would love that. I would absolutely incorporate that. Do you want to be hired, Mia? Do you want to be hired? I will get Zhongli to draw us up a contract, okay? Oh, what? It was gonna be your 50... Oh, that's so sweet of you. Don't be too nice. You're just teasing me a second ago.
Right here.
Oh, holy crap. Is that a chest I don't have? Holy cow! 100% progress in all my areas and I found a chest? It's like all me name days came at once.
Emerge right now. Share my knowledge. Emerge right now. Emerge. Hey.
I'm glad their aim is terrible.
Everyone's looking. Right here. Right now.
Alright, I'm gonna blow my load on this guy. Haha.
So much.
Rude. Rude boy.
Temple of Wisdom.
Star Trooper aim? No, he hit me. I got too close and he hit me.
Right here. Emerge.
I got too close and he unloaded all his shots into Yaimiko just now. Oh, more of them spawned? Hmm.
I see everything. Right now. Right here.
Wanna go for 2 Aeon Drakes? Yes. I would love to help you out with some Aeon Drakes. Okay, what piece of furniture is this gonna be? A jubilant posture? What on earth? Is it a plant? Okay, don't have a super awesome name and then be a plant. I need to heal up, though. And then I'll be right there. Heal me, statue. Thank you. Do you think you can stay alive, or do I need to put on Kokomi? Because I definitely don't mind going to Kokomi. If you guys think we need the support. I'll be fine. There, that's the confidence we need, Mia. That's the exact confidence we need. Darlene's over there with half health right now. I'll be fine. I'll just eat some food real quick. Oh, she did eat some food. That's too funny. I saw your health. I'm like, she's gonna eat some food. And then I saw your health like shoot up, and I'm like, oh, she did.
Everyone move in. Share my knowledge. Emerge. Right here.
Oh, I'm still really happy about that group making my night. It was so nice a biscuit.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now, emerge.
Time to go.
And that means we get to pass it on and raid someone else tonight since we didn't last night.
Join me here.
I was just too tired last night.
Temple of Wisdom. Right now, emerge. Right here.
Never again.
It was Darlene. You almost made it too. We were in like, what, the last 5% of its health? You were almost there. What? Yeah, that was you hitting the ground. That was like my favorite joke in Final Fantasy XIV is this one class would always die. It was the Dragoon. And so they would say they would tank the floor as if they were fighting an actual floor enemy. I wish this gave Animo gems too. That would be too nice, Mia. Too nice. Okay, look, I'm at level 7 and 18 out of 35. I am so ready for an update with some more Dendroculus. And I want to turn in my sigils to that darn tree. So yeah, does anyone that joined us in the raid want some help spending some resin, fighting some bosses? Because I am raisinless, and I am ready to kick some butt. I can be your healer with Kokomi and a clam set, or my newfound Yaimiko.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
I can make your voice box talk way too much with Yaimiko. Can we get a team of 4 Mikos? Well, the reason you don't want multiple Yaimikos is, I think you can only have one set of turrets up at a time. Sadly. So we'd be fighting over turrets.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
No. See, here's the thing. Darlene got Sino. I got Yaimiko. And that's officially how it happened. Darlene got Sino, I got Yaimiko.
Right now. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
I got Kaching. Yeah, I got C1 Tainari. When I went for Sino, I got C1 Tainari. Oh, you didn't know about there can only be one set of turrets?
Emerge. Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Yeah, so only one Yaimiko, sadly. I didn't. Aw. Yeah, that's kind of one of the sad things. They don't have balance. That's why there'll never be like large multiplayer instances with more than 4 people, because they don't have things like that that work out. There's a lot of things that only work with one character. I think it's like hard-coded that way. I wanted a Yai pentagram. Ooh, I guess What, 6 points? A hexagram? Or you could just not use the last one. Just have one person do it 3 times, the other one only does it 2 times. Oh, you know what? If we're all caught up, do we want to finish Hu Tao or begin Ayato? So I still have 2 character stories left. Oh, darling, you're doing the weird thing again. How come you can do this, but I can't? Uh-oh, there seems to be conflicting opinions. How come you get to climb stuff weird? Like, my characters jump. Ayato's is so boring. Why is it boring? Is he just like, oh, I'm the boss. I'm the school principal. I'm the school principal of all the Yashiro Commission. Oh, did I do it? Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Do Hu Tao's? That's 2 votes for Hu Tao. And you can like different things. That's okay. It doesn't mean you're bad. Or forever be raisinless. That doesn't mean you're bad for liking different things. That's totally fine. Did you need to do one more kill? Oh, there needs to be a Kaching story quest. Absolutely. Tainari got one. You hear me? Tainari got one. Do I have 40 yet? Where am I at? Oh, I'm at 18. Oh, that's so sad. Wow. Yeah, Kaching definitely needs one. Absolutely. 100%. I'm kind of sad that no one's taking me up on needing help. I definitely love helping people out. Hold on.
Come right here. I'm always watching. Right now, right here. Emerge. I see everything.
If characters have birthdays, then they get older. This is a fictional world. I mean, it's just like Ash Ketchum is technically still 10 years old.
A sight to behold. Right now. Hey, you're gonna get injured.
Even though he's been going on adventures for more than 20 years. Ash Ketchum is 10 years old. He finally has a world championship, by the way. He finally has a World League Championship. It only took 24 years. I think that's how old it is. The anime, anyways. "22 years. Jeez. It's 2022 right now, and I'm pretty sure the anime came out before the year 2000. Because wasn't the second movie called Pokemon 2000? I'm making myself feel old. You guys don't know what it was like to go see the Pokemon movie in theaters, okay? The first one. It was amazing. A 10-year-old with 22 years of experience. He is exactly what they're looking for in those job descriptions, where they want years of experience in a programming language that's only been around for 2 years. Oh, don't forget to claim Battle Pass rewards. It is going away in an hour and a half. If anyone has to claim stuff, like on the PlayStation or anything, please get your rewards. The
Personally,
events
I
are
think
all
the idea
ending.
of staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Yeah, so get all your rewards you can. Do not let them pass you by. New Battle Pass coming soon to replenish my Mora. Yep. 100%. I spent so much Mora on Yaimiko. Talents, weapon, levels. I went from what? I had 14 million down to, I think I have 1 right now. Yeah, I have 1,300,000. You almost have 200 rolls. You've got this in the bag, Darlene. You will get Scara, okay? You will get Scara. Absolutely. Have you looked at any weapon comparisons to see if it's better for constellation or weapon? I'm at 59 pity, I think, and I have 43 rolls. Oh, so you'll at least get a 5-star. No, it says no, I haven't. I wonder if it'd be worth checking out whether his C1 or weapon would be better. Fishy says, I want to use fragile resin to level weapons. No, that's stuff you can get anytime. Save that fragile resin for something you really need. Like when you eventually do artifact farming, because you're going to get a bunch of poo-poo artifacts. And when I say a bunch, I want you to understand, you get so much shit artifacts. Save some condensed resin for the day it gets its domain open. Put away some condensed resin and then spend it all on the day that weapon's domain is available. I really wouldn't use my fragiles for my weapon, but, you know, I only want to use 2. If you think it's okay, go for it. I did another 10 pull and I have a C1 Hyzo now. Hey, congrats! Did you want Constellation or a different character for your other account? I knew you were talking about the other account. I knew that. I was paying attention. I have a feeling I'm going to end up leveling Hyzo at some point. Either works, I really like Hyzo. What are good weapons for Hyzo? Actually, I'm going to pull up Game 8 real quick. Actually, we do have something important that just became available. Window capture. Do you remember the last Sino and Nahida web event they had? The ones, they were really short, like you pack Sino's bag, or you help Nahida around the town. It looks like there's one for Scaramouche right now. I can join you in a moment, Fishy. I'm earning primo gems. Oh, look, it's exactly the same way they did the Nahida one. He's like a little chibi form.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone
This
seems to
place
be
is
writing
quite
about
different
these
from
days.
Inazuma. It is green as far as the eye can
Goodness
see.
knows what they
Now
must
that
be
I'm here, I
writing
should
about
probably
their
take a
own
look
world.
around. The wanderer has stopped in his tracks. Something nearby seems to interest him. Click on the special item on the screen to see his reaction. A crystal fly I've never seen before. They did one for Kazuha too? Click on the experience records to see pictures you have collected. Oh my gosh, this is so silly. I got a picture of a crystal fly. I must rest.
But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
And then he goes into the picture. Do we get primos for this? Yes. It looked like you also get character ascension crystals. My man touching grass. Hey, Dark, how's it going? A cabbage that moves? It's a really, really long website. Let me copy link. Here, I'm going to post it in the Discord. I'll put it in Genshin General. Here is the Scara web event. There we go. I'm going to do it real quick. We'll see what rewards we get from it. Dark shared it in chat. That's a long linky. It's raining. I've never seen rain before. Rain's so amazing. It literally makes you open up websites. That's so funny. I think this is the 3.3 website, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they must be
Fucking a child or something. He's just chibi, Dark. He's just chibi. I should take shelter from the rain. Well, how do I make him go the other way? Stop, go the other way. I'm really curious about what they're going to do to Scara. Do you think he's going to keep his memory, or is he really going to erase it? I'm going to be sad if they erase some of the experience.
But a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Oh, he sits down with the R&R. That's kind of cute, though. I like that. I like that. I think they're altering the ley line to make it as if he didn't exist as Scaramouche. All I know is they went to Irminsul to alter something. Copy link. They went to Irminsul to alter something.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying
And
the same forever.
I don't know, I kind of feel like it's going to cheapen the experience if they just, like,
But alas,
make
that is
people
simply
forget
not the
that
way
he
the
was a
world
bad
works.
guy. I don't know. Because Child is still a bad guy. Legit, he is. Oh, Darlene and Mia, I found your new wallpaper. Share event to earn wallpaper. Scara Daddy shall come home. Hey, did you watch the demo, Dark? They put out Scara's demo. It was really good, actually. Okay, so here's what you get. You get 40 Prima Gems, 2 of the Turquoise Fragments, 20,000 Mora, and a couple Enhancement Ore. No, too lazy? Don't don't be like that. It's a good demo. It's a really good demo. Yeah. That's actually pretty good rewards, honestly. That's actually pretty good rewards. Not gonna lie.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Oh, Widsith is good for... I've got Kagura's Verity, and apparently Widsith is good for Heizo. Widsith. Oh, that's good to know. Got some good weapons he can use. While I've got my internet browser open, do you want to watch the demo? I can put it on for us.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be.
Yeah, that's what you have on him? Okay.
Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own.
Yes, yeah, you got it. Wait, is there another web event? Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Take part in the event to obtain Primogems. Okay. Is there seriously another event? Do I have to scan the QR code? I don't want to scan the QR code. Hey, Inline, how's it going, buddy? You doing good? I'm good. I just did a web event and got 40 Primogems. So, you have to do the QR code for this one? I don't want to do a QR code. Meh. That's so lame. I don't have my phone next to me. I'm doing good. I had a long day at work, but I came home, been hanging out with people. Been having a pretty good time. Oh, we got raided by another group, and they brought us to the 50 followers. Their streamer's name was Biscuit. They were pretty cool.
Staying the same forever is quite beautiful.
Alright, let me turn off my game sound, and I'm going to play the Scaramouche demo. Oh, Inline, did you see the Scaramouche demo yet? We're about to play it again. And Darlene, I see you found a chest. As soon as I'm finished with a demo, I will come get it. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, is it on screen for you guys? I love how it looks like an old samurai movie. Best demo ever. It's really good. It's easily in my top 3, top 5. Easily. Better than Kokomi's, which I'm sad about.
Too big, strong for Tui.
My pity is 62. Haven't done Abyss and stuff.
Is this some kind of joke?
You'll get plenty of Primos. There's a login reward right now. You get 200 per day for 4 days. Coco's is cute, but it's not amazing. This is amazing. Blah.
The wind rises.
I love this one. Demo in Sumeru, but the music is a... Yep, he's a mix. Because the story's here, but his origins are there. This part gets me, man.
I look forward to that. Sadly, you better see it.
Yeah, this is a really good demo. It's pretty amazing. Bro becoming Goku.
What a waste of space.
He's like soccer Goku. Football Goku.
You were looking for trouble. No one to blame but yourselves. Huh?
He has like a red eyeshadow, like blood.
We're done here. Next
I want him to
time,
punch myself.
I suggest you find
Darlene.
your own way.
You're gonna get bonked really bad. I think you're down more than I am. Let's be honest here. Anyhow, I really like that demo. It is a good one. That is a good one. Oh my god, that other tab started again. Okay. No more random music. Okay, where are you at? Darlene, you're second player. 2P is up here. 2P or not 2P? That is the question. I can't believe he's almost here. It's coming up quick. Raisins. Yes, let me get this chest. And then, Fishy, are you ready to spend raisins right now? Because I will come help you spend the raisins. Oh, it's exquisite. Thank you.
Go on.
Wait, it seriously only had 2 items inside? No. Asia account win? Don't make me log into the Asia account. It's so rude. Alright. Oh, I was just about to, Darlene. I was just about to. You were good on that one. You were good. You got me. Thanks, so Slay. You beat me. That's I'll be honest. Dark, they need to make an easy way to switch between accounts. Like I don't have to hop completely out, type stuff, come back in. I would really like an easy way to switch accounts. That'd be nice. Or, you know, just let me play cross-server. You were really good yesterday. Like, what did you eat? Shoot. Oh yeah, you wanted to do the weapon. My Raiden casually does 11k without critting. Aw, that's awesome. You're just gonna get better and better and better. Let's see. I'm gonna take Nahida and Coco for heals. Oh my god, we're gonna be like a surprise Burgeon team. Your Raiden is just going to get better and better, Dark. Does Raiden work with Nahida like Yaimiko does? I used the exact same build before. You're just going to get stronger and stronger.
Hey! Hold the line!
Let's light it up!
Yeah, do you see that Burgeon?
Everyone hold hands!
This is just my...
Oh, don't die. Don't die to the Burgeons. Oh, like I haven't touched her artifacts after I finished building Tainari. So you're not sure why she did that much damage? You haven't figured out the reason yet? You're running a different party setup?
Allow me!
Raiden and Nari. Oh, I gotcha.
Let's light it up!
That probably is a pretty good setup, to be honest. That probably is a pretty darn good setup. Oh, Nahi! I'm sorry, I misread it. Those are really close. Nari and Nahi, those are really close. But she's oh, she is good with Tainari. Okay. I just love. I was really worried about Electro for a while. I felt like it wasn't in as good a place. But with the addition of Dendro, it's solid. I want to see that for Geo and Cryo.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy. I see everything. Make yourself at home. Rest and rebuild.
Oh, this is the one that drains your energy. Anyone need VV, by the way? I don't, but I can help you when I'm done helping Fishy, if you still want help. I'm completely out of resin. I only had like 18. But yeah, if you want co-op, I can join over once we're done here at this domain. Oh, inline, we had a raid earlier, and we had a bunch of nice people give us a follow, and we hit our 50 people. No help needed. If you don't want it, then no need to join. Aww. You don't like doing the co-op just for funsies. I like doing the co-op just for absolutely no reason at all.
Rest and rebuild. Get them. Hey. Share my knowledge.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Dream work.
It really hurt. I will try it into the fire. You're toast.
Honestly, realistically, a good amount of people in this group don't need help. We're all pretty set to... A lot of us are pretty set to work at world level 8. But I still like to co-op. It's just fun. Co-op is good, but I can do it faster on my own, usually. And it's pretty late for me. Aw. Sorry, I'm not trying to keep you up late or anything. But definitely spend your resin so it doesn't go to waste. Are you excited for the update? It's super, super soon. I'm just ready to play a card game, man. I don't know why I'm so excited for the card game.
Everyone hold hands.
Everyone's like Scaramouche, and I'm like trading cards.
Allow me.
Adventure time.
Covenant of the Deep.
I'm going in.
I see everything.
Adventure.
Everyone hold hands. Baba, get
Here we go.
Rest and rebuild. I see
Everybody
everything.
stand back.
Let's move on.
I'm ready to see exactly how bad I am at the card game.
Adventure time.
I mean, at least I'll probably be able to beat my own kid.
Hold the line.
Although, if you know my kids, I'm definitely going to have to let him win a couple times, or else he gets really frustrated. So you gotta turn his losses into learning experiences. Or else he'll get, like, really mad and grumpy. The only card game I've ever played was the Club Penguin one over a decade ago. Oh my god, that brings back some memories. I played Magic for a very little bit of time, but I played a lot of the Pokemon trading card game. I think it was something like that. That sounds familiar, but it's been a while.
Let's move out. I see everything. Hey! Allow me. I see everything. Let's move out.
That was a nice amount of burgeon damage all at once. I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Everybody hold hands.
Benny's adventure team. I have...
Bennett, no! Poor Benny. Here, I'll put down a jellyfish. 1 second. And... jellyfish. Jellyfish makes everything better. I do think it's funny that they made a healing jellyfish, since I know some jellyfish are deadly. Tomorrow I have a really weird shift at my work. I'm going to be 11 to 7. So it's not early, but it's not late. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh shoot, I didn't do Scara's mini event. I got off. Look, you don't really need to tell us that, Darlene. Okay? We don't need to know when you get off, okay? That's inappropriate, okay?
Everyone hold hands.
I hate mid-shifts. Yeah, it's super weird. I don't know, like, I'm gonna get my kid on the bus, and then I, like, watch a TV show,
Hold the line. Tourists, bring refuge.
and then I guess I'll go to work. That's just how it's gonna work out.
Nice and spicy.
You're the one who said it, Darlene. This is a family channel, okay? This is a family... No, kidding. I'm so kidding. This place is never safe.
Allow me.
Oh, Fishy is now raisinless too. Please! There are children here, Darlene. Oh my god. Allow me? Excuse me? I don't need to allow you. You do that on your own time. Thanks for the carrot. You're welcome, Fishy. Oh, shoot. That's what Coco said. Oh, you're saying her voice line? Allow me. Inline says, I spent 5 condensed resin and almost only maidens. Oh, that's a bad feeling. It's like when I'm doing talent books and I spend condensed resin, I get like 2 golds off my condensed. I have returned from my slumber. Did you pass out? Did you pass out? No. Oh god, me too today. What, did you get bad drops too? You got shit drops too. Man, I'm sorry. I wish the drops were a bit better, to be honest. I feel like a lot of us are getting screwed with our drops. Artifacts and talents. Yeah. It's not been really friendly lately, let's be honest here. If you drop 5 condensed resin, you should get more than 1 or 2 gold books. That's my opinion, and it's a fact. There, one more pain. Inline says, luckily I'm in no hurry. Just need a good VV set before this abyss ends. Oh, the brand new abyss? They need to give us better rolls. I feel like they could do a lot of things to make it different.
Hold the line.
Like, maybe they could
Make the most of these supplies.
let you choose one to drop. So you're not getting both, you're getting one or the other. Maybe they could let you store up points. After every successful win, you get a point, and then you could spend those points. When it's Sunday and you accidentally drop 5 condensed on the wrong thing, please don't tell me that happened. Please don't tell me. That sounds so terrible. That sounds so terrible. Oh my god, I was looking at Sea of Clouds in your world. It's at 99% silver. Yes. And it was not even Sunday. Yeah, I have no idea where this last treasure is. I don't have a darn clue where it is. I was trying to search for a chest but couldn't find anything. I don't know where the last bit is.
Marching in the rain conceals the sound of our arrival, but it's also a test of stamina.
I have no idea where this last little bit of treasure I need is. What? Yeah, I went over here and got the Mora boxes that you found for me. Thank you, by the way. Just making sure. I appreciate, because you know what? I am bound to forget things from time to time. I am not perfect by any means. I think I need to check the little island like far to the south. Feel so lazy to use resin? What's wrong? Why are you feeling so lazy to use resin?
Everyone looking!
Equipment to be.
Rest and rebuild!
Just not feeling the motivation today? A pain. Yeah, it is a pain. Like this little island way the frick down here. I feel like I need to check there. It's been a while. But then you got friends like us who say, like, you know, go spend your god dang resin. And we're a good influence on you.
I see everything!
You can work on your cave after resin.
Right here.
You can work on your cave after resin. Nah, just gonna do random things. What the frick aggroed me? Okay, that's what I thought. I finally did my commissions. You've been fishing instead of doing your commissions all day, is that what it is?
Everyone located? Right now. Right here. Hold the line!
These guys aggro from too far away. Oh, that's the island that has the Shrine of Depths on it. I was like, what is that island? It's been a while. I forgot it was the one that had the Shrine of Depths.
I see everything! Right now.
I was kind of hoping there'd be a treasure chest there for me, but I probably already got whatever was on that island. Come on, elevator boy.
Burst forth.
There was nothing on the boat. I don't know if the Mora wall things count as Oh, yeah, the sigils. We were talking about that. I love that Liuwei Qixing did not clean up for themselves after fighting Osile 3-in-1 wipe. Yes. Why would they clean it up? That was the monster. It's not like they made that mess. Oh, there was a little box here by the island, though. Oh, that was 100. You're right, that was close. That's 100. It is. Right there. Yeah, yeah. So now I've only got Minlin. Bashui's at 99 too. I didn't think I had that at 99. Shoot. Now I need to do it, don't I? Now I need to do it, don't I? Congrats. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. It's only taken, like forever. Minlin's the worst. Well, it's so freaking high and low and everywhere. Bridges, caves. You want it, they got it. I would love the help someday. So thank you. I appreciate that. It's a nice offer. But I'm in bed comfy. I didn't mean like right now. Someday, any day is fine with me.
Right here. Emerge.
Live!
Allow me!
Let's do it tomorrow. You got it. I'm glad that you've actually not been staying awake and around until the end of my streams lately. You're like actually laying down. You're logging out and going to bed sometimes. You're being responsible. Oh, have you worked on your essay at all? Young lady. Young lady. Hey, yar. Sorta. Okay, keep it up, okay? Keep it up. I support all your school-related efforts, okay? I want you to do a great job. I want my best friend to succeed the best they can. Oh, here's another little box. Yoink. Ah, I knew it was too good to be true. I thought I would check anyways. These areas just have a ton of chests, so it takes a lot of things to like raise it by 1%. Mm-hmm, definitely close. Absolutely. And unfreeze. Finish using the last 4 condensed. What are you doing now? I am trying. If you look at my map, I've got 99% at Bishui Plain. So I'm trying to find a chest or two to get that just finished off. There's a couple of more boxes around that area, then I probably need them. I might have some of them already. I think it's really funny that Mora boxes and stuff count.
I see everything. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
I really was not good at claiming those when I first started, but now I do a lot better job at claiming them. Same, definitely. Were we in your world or my world when we set off the explosives and found a chest? I feel like it was right there, but I don't remember. Okay, so that means I already got it then. Well, shit. It's been 84 years since I found a chest here. I just want this 100%. I'm willing to do things, man. Oh, wait, didn't you find like one of those things you stand on over here? Oh-ho.
Coming to be.
Why did that common chest have more drops than the exquisite chest?
This.
Right now. Right here. Hey!
That common chest had like 5 drops, and the exquisite from earlier had 2. I'm still 99. That's not too surprising. Didn't it take like 3 or 4 chests to like move that? I wonder if I have the chest that's by the people eating. Remember the one I gave you a hard time about? Wouldn't it be hilarious if I didn't have it either? Yeah, it takes a lot. It's crazy. Okay, I do have it. I would have let you riff on me so bad if I gave you a hard time, then I didn't have it either. I would have fully allowed you to riff on me. Because I gave you a really, really hard time about it. It would have been funny. I would have been like, you have every right to make fun of me for like 20 minutes. Wait. I'm waiting. I know a location. You say up, down, left, right. Or describe it. Go like up to your right. Like climb over here. Like where I'm pointing right now. Or over here. No. Up to my right. Here? No, get off your map. Here?
Come into being.
Serious question. Which do you think I should do? Sleep schedule or taser alarm?
Burst forth.
No taser alarm. This is why I don't like albedo. It feels like this is a flat ground, but there is too much for his flower to work. There we go. He's like, oh no, there's a slight incline. My flower can't bloom here. It's too delicate. And maybe I already have this one then. You prob's got it, yeah, no problem. All good. Yeah, my treasure compass didn't respond. It's okay, thank you though. I could use a taser alarm. Mia likes to sleep in. I mean, who am I kidding? We all like to sleep in. And give you the software? That sounds scary. Sounds dangerous, guys. How does it work? Oh boy. Now we're discussing taser alarms. PC, Arduino, relay, taser.
I see everything. Right now, right here. Hold the line.
I found something. I don't know if it'll count for this area, though. It did point this way, didn't it? That points into a rock wall. Now I go to sleep. Good night, fishy. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad we could get you some upgrade materials. See you later, buddy. Oh, there's the chest. It's probably pointing to the rock wall about. Yeah. I think this is one of the ones I found in your world, too.
Show me what's inside.
Still 99. I actually thought I had everything on this little, like, sledge of an area. I guess not. I still didn't have one of them. So I found 2 chests and a Mora box, and it hasn't gone up yet. We're close. We're close. Run around crazy with my compass for a bit. Hello, Bella. Thank you for the follow. Do you play Genshin or just checking it out? I'm just doing some random exploring at the moment. I'm trying to get 100% in the Bishui Plain. I'm just watching people. That's all good. Thanks for the follow and checking us out. I definitely appreciate it. We've had some nice people show up today. I'm really kind of thankful for everyone that's kind of shown up today.
Emerge. Right here.
What kind of stuff do you play?
Emerge. Right now. I see everything.
Still no treasure. Just want to find like a solid 1 or 2 treasure chests. You draw things? No games, just draws? That's awesome, though. That's such an amazing talent and skill that you guys work on. So more power to you, especially like when you put in effort and work. Mia says, okay, I'm back, was making a drink. Did you make your milk tea? I don't know if I could sleep knowing that I'm going to be tasered. Coffee boba? Sounds good. Nom 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 nom. Oh, like you draw people's profile pictures and stuff? That's cool. I've met some neat... Ooh, I found something. I've met some neat people through Twitter who do that kind of stuff. Oh, I can see it. Gosh darn it, Darlene. It's a brown box on a brown boat. Does this sound familiar? Does this sound familiar to you?
Find anything you like?
There it is. 1 more 100 on the checklist. No? I don't like having to click elemental vision all the time. I'm only 13, that's okay. Just get lots of practice in. Is the art something you want to take serious? Or just something fun for you? If it's serious, I know there's a lot of stuff to learn about the trade, especially with the electronics in your arts. Yep, thank you, Darlene, and thank you, Mira. Or Mia, excuse me. I have 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, and then two 95s. And then we don't talk about the chasm, okay? Shh, chasm doesn't exist. Shh, it's not there, okay? Mia says, I wish I could be 13 again. Me too. Me too, absolutely. If it's one of those things, if I could go back knowing what I know now, things would be a lot different for me. Same, simple times, yeah. My 7-year-old doesn't know what he's missing out on. I'm turned art into an art teacher in my school. I don't know how. Do you want to become like an art teacher for school children? Yeah. I think the best thing you could probably do is if your school has an art teacher, ask them about their adventure through life, how they got to that point. You know, find out what they did, how they got there. I was really good friends with 2 of my art teachers. I was not good at art, but I liked it, and so we got along, because that's all you really need to do. You just show an interest. I'm the art teacher, though. You're the school's art teacher at 13? What is this? Yeah? You show, like, your friends how to draw? That's pretty neat. Mia says, I wish I spent more time practicing drawing when I actually had time for it. Yeah, now we work, right, Mia? And now we're at our jobs. You know what? Let's open our internet. Let's find someone else to raid tonight. Because we didn't do that yesterday. Ugh, work. Yeah, hey, enjoy all the time you have now. You know, split it between learning your art and just enjoying life. You definitely don't want to miss out. You want to enjoy your life. Do we want to find a Genshin streamer or a Pokemon streamer to raid?
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
You get $3 a day from teaching. That's awesome, Bella. That is so fun and good experience. You're learning how to teach somebody. And you get practice from the mom or their dad. Aw, that's very, that warms my heart. That warms my heart so much to hear. You're spreading that time you're spending there too. That's not just a transaction. That's you showing your care for them. Do you guys want to rate a Genshin streamer or a Pokemon streamer? I already have $5,000. Keep saving up. Keep saving. That's a really, really good thing to do. Inline says that's pretty cheap. I'd recommend to see if you can up your rates. Inline says you can make a business out of this. Yeah, and there's like art technology. You can put that towards. You can put it towards education. see. We're going to do window capture. There we go. BRB, I need to go. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. Let's see. Do you guys want to find a Genshin streamer to raid or a Pokemon streamer? Oh my gosh, is this person really a rice ball? Their avatar's really a rice ball. I love it. I love it. It's got little blue eyes. It is cute. I love it. It's a rice ball. That's so creative, too. That's so creative. And they're like holding their little seaweed like it's a pouch or something. Do you guys want to go say hi to them? Yeah? Okay. So, Ian art. Oh, maybe they do art too.
As a not-for-profit with a mission dedicated to your well-being, with everyday banking tools.
I'll wait till this ad closes.
Backed by 24/7 support, the kind of support that comes from being a proud partner in your community. Because when
And then I'll start the raid.
Starts and ends with you.
I look, they're sipping on a drink. Do you see the icon down here? Maybe they're having boba. Oh, the eyes and stuff move. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I want to say hi to the rice ball. I love it.
I want cake. Oh.
Oh, he's doing the story quest.
I really want to get a birthday cake. Oh shit. Today is someone's birthday. We wish them a happy birthday.
Alright, let's go say hi to them, guys. Be sure to say hi.
Oh, hi. It's your rice. Hello. Welcome. Come to tell you that you are loved. Hello. Wait. Anything and everything for my rice day.
What is this song going on in the background?
Welcome. How was your stream? Hello, Mr. Rice Ball. Hi. Welcome in, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. We're normally an art streamer, but today we're a Genshin streamer. Mental facilities couldn't handle art at the moment. I will show you art, and it will. This is art. This is a sketch. Don't judge me. But welcome. How was your stream? We're gonna watch a clip. You're so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad that you like.
Man, he had really good art. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That was a perfect Mira.
Oh, you're
Oh.
a streamer too.
Yeah.
This is too perfect.
I don't know, flying. I wish you guys had a ramp or something.
I've been wanting to try this. Was it easy to do? Just finished. Yeah, thank you. I actually made it. Like,
Oh my gosh, he made his avatar?
That was pretty good.
I love his avatar so much.
I've tried. Hopefully they don't patch it.
He knows how to do so much stuff. I'm at such a loss.
You want your treasure chest? And doing the boys.
It sounded like he needed a break and went to the Archon quest. Oh, it's sad-looking Lumine.
Glad you're trying great. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to get through the recent Archon quest for Nikita and other things because I need to fight. I need to fight edgy puppet boys so that I can level up my Nikita talents because she's locked right now at talent level 6.
Oh, no, he can't take her any higher. He needs the boss fight.
What's her face just like kicking bucket? So we're dealing with that right now. But also, yeah, it's Adele, right? If you need to do any post-stream stuff, feel free. Feel free. I understand. I understand. Wait, let me okay. Stop. You're missing out. You're not. But yeah. If you need to do any post-stream stuff, totally fine. I understand. I am not someone that reads and runs a lot. But yeah, I understand. Where's Brandon? Anyone else? But welcome everyone. I am a lead on Nikita that draws right. So that draws Booba mostly. I am.
Wait, did he say Boba or Booba? Okay, it was definitely Booba. That's hilarious. Seems like we found a really fun place to be, guys.
The creeper doll says something.
Alright, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna end our stream, and we're gonna stay here on Ian Art for a little bit. So he's a little, a rice ball that loves the booba. Alright, everybody on my stream, have a great evening. It was so fun working with you guys, and our update is coming soon. I'll see you tomorrow at the weekly reset.
It's really good so